Hello and welcome back to Tomb Raider. When we last left off, we were trying to fight to get to Sam before Himiko managed to transfer her soul into her. And then this guy showed up. So, yeah, we're going to have to fight with him. So let's see how well this goes. Probably not very. If he swings at me, can I dodge him? Let's see. Well, I can, but it doesn't sort of instigate a... Oh, right. Conveniently, he's wearing absolutely no armour on his back, because, you know, logic. Why would he wear back armour? It's not like someone's got a shotgun and is going to just keep doing this and then shooting him in the back. That was much easier than I was anticipating, if this is in fact the end. No, it's not the end. Oh god, there's these guys as well now. But he takes them out if he's near them. Brilliant. This guy is incredibly smart. Oh god, Jesus. Yeah. I probably should have paid more attention to him than them. But he just took all three of them out that time. Come on. Show me your back. There we go. And again, come on. Oh god, hello, you. There we go. He's just taken them out for me. This guy is really like one of the stupidest like brute enemies I've ever seen. I mean, could they have not come up with a more... oh god, did I miss that? Oh, at least I get another chance, like, right away. There we go. Could they have not come up with a better explanation for why his back was weak than his back is just completely exposed for no reason? Oh god. Oh god, now I've run out of shotgun ammo as well. What do I do? Let's go for the bow. Oh, that worked. Hopefully, this will be the finale. Ah, mash. Come on! Die! Oh! Is he dead? Yeah, he is dead. That was probably easier than I was anticipating, but it wasn't ridiculously easy. Let's reload this, because that's what I'm going to use. Should I need a weapon? And here we go. Were we too late? Oh, great shot. Don't shoot me, just shoot the bow. Oh, damn it. Right. Oh god, axe in the back. Defend! Defend! Defend, Lara! There we go. Shoot him! Oh. Well, it's not dead. He's not dead, but he's away. And I've got two pistols, of course! Why would they not have a scene where she has two pistols? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm liking that. But, is Sam screwed or can we save her? Well... yeah? Is it over? The final boss seems a bit anticlimactic if it is over.
Sam. Oh, Sam. Thank God. safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
I'm gone. Oh right, yeah, the storm's clearing up. So that was the end then. It's not like it's a bad end, it's not like a bad story, it's just, I don't know. You kill Mathias through a QTE sequence, and the final boss before it is, as I've explained, one of the stupidest big enemies I've ever seen, in that he's just got completely no armour on his back, and he takes out the minions who are also fighting you.
She's got Sam. She did it.
I don't know, I mean, every other game, I say this now, this is probably wrong, but most other games, I'll just say most of the other Tomb Raider games, you seem to fight some sort of god or something with like a huge amount of power right at the end, rather than you're the last thing you fight being just a random human.
It's over. We can go now.
Alright.
I mean, Tomb Raider 1, it was Natalie. Tomb Raider 2, it was the big dragon. Can't remember the guy's name, but it was the dragon thing. Tomb Raider 3, I can't remember, it's been a while since I've played that. Tomb Raider 4, you fought Horus. You didn't actually fight him and sort of killing him, but you had to avoid him.
He was right about so much.
Chronicles didn't really sort of have that, it was more sort of like separate stories.
There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed.
Angel of Darkness, oh god, what did you fight at the end of that? It was some weird thing with a large amount of power, remember that? It's been a while since I've played that one as well. Legend, to the end of Tomb Raider Legend, you didn't fight a thing with godlike power, because you had the godlike power yourself and just sort of fought a weird spirit thing, because you had Excalibur, which owned everything. And then in Underworld, you fought Natla again, I think, was the oh god, I haven't played that in a while either, because I thought that was a bit crap.
Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
Anyway, all in all, this wasn't by any means a bad game. In fact, this was an excellent game. And if Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics continue to make more Tomb Raider games, I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with playing more of this style Tomb Raider game. I like that as well. I like it when a developer puts in something along the lines of, you know, thanks for playing our game, we put a lot of work into this, and I'm glad they did, because it really looks polished. I mean, a lot of people have compared this to Uncharted. I mean, I compared it to Uncharted in an earlier part, and I can see why, but it's sort of a weird cycle, because Uncharted was inspired by Tomb Raider, and then this new Tomb Raider has been inspired by Uncharted, but I think this has just taken bits from Uncharted, and it's taken bits from the old Tomb Raider games, and it's put them together, rather than just like stealing from Uncharted. The same way that Uncharted took bits from Tomb Raider, and then took bits from Indiana Jones, which I suppose Tomb Raider was also inspired by in the first place. But yeah, this is by no means like just Uncharted with a woman. This definitely still has a feel of being a Tomb Raider game rather than being a completely different game. Even though all the gameplay is pretty much completely different in the style of it's the cover-based shooting, and the climbing is different. And I suppose the XP system and the collect and salvage to upgrade your weapons, that's all new stuff. I mean, the old games, it was literally just, you know, there was one type of machine gun, there was one type of shotgun, you had your pistols on you, and then there was maybe like a special weapon like a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher or something. But this game really, really went in depth with all that stuff. Once again, the storyline was... I did like the storyline, the idea of this sun god who'd become corrupted, so it was creating storms everywhere and so they couldn't escape. I suppose the one problem I had with this game was Reyes. She is just... I mean, she was just the most ungrateful person I've ever met. Because what did she do? During the entire duration of this, what did she do? She sort of maybe helped at the end by trying to hold off Mathias' men for as long as possible. Other than that, all she did was bitch about how she wanted to be there for her daughter, and that Lara was keeping her from her daughter because she was trying to find Yamatai. Again, if they hadn't have followed Lara's instructions, they wouldn't have found Yamatai at all. So, yeah, shit went down, and everything got fucked up. But if they hadn't have listened to Lara, it would have just been a failed expedition. And then Reyes would have bitched about that as well, saying, oh, I was away from my daughter for so long and we didn't even find anything. But yeah, I start going out risking my life. I save everyone multiple times. I save Sam at least 3 times, and just because Grim died and Roth died, oh, suddenly I'm the most evil person you've ever met, and all you do when you speak to me is just bitch about how bad I am and how this is all my fault. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I know Whitman died as well, but I don't think anyone cares about him because he betrayed everyone. And Alex died as well, actually. Actually, quite a few people died. Yeah. I was surprised Sam didn't die, though. I really thought as we were getting close to the end that it was just going to pull a moment of Sam... Lara was too late and Sam did get killed. Not killed, but her soul was lost and the Sun Queen went to Sam, and then we were going to have to fight the Sun Queen in Sam's body. But no, apparently not. Again, I suppose in terms of this game, there's thinking about it more and more, there's a few minor problems, and the ending could have been better in my opinion, but I don't know, maybe not. I'm not a writer. I don't claim to be a writer, and maybe my ending people wouldn't have liked as much as this ending. I haven't looked at what anyone thinks about the ending yet, because I didn't want to look up and accidentally see spoilers. I'll probably have a look at some reviews and see what other people thought about the ending, but another problem I had was occasionally there seems to be a bit of not knowing where you're going, but that happened a lot in old Tomb Raider games, and it happened in the Uncharted games as well. I occasionally wouldn't know where I'm going. The introduction of the survival instincts thing, where you could sort of press a button and you get an idea of where you're going, can be helpful, although sometimes it's a bit vague. Especially if it's just, right, you're on this ledge, you want to get to this ledge on the other side of the room, and then you're not quite sure how to do it. Although it wasn't too bad, because I managed to figure everything out myself, I suppose, with, in some parts, a lot of fucking around, not doing anything properly. But yeah, I suppose it wasn't as bad as I'm making it out to be, the level design for where you're meant to go, but it's a minor thing. I don't know if I can think of any more complaints with this game, because anything else that I got angry about was generally just me being an idiot. Then I'd try again and I'd sort it out and get it right. And a couple of moments I can think of where I spent a lot of time just walking around not having a clue what to do because I just wasn't able to solve a puzzle, rather than I didn't know where to go. It was just... It wasn't so much a case of what I was talking about before, where it was like you're not sure what ledge to jump to, or you're not sure where to shoot the arrow to create a bridge. It was more sort of just... I mean, the part I could think about was when I was in the vault that was flooded. And it was... I vaguely knew what to do, and it was just a case of working it out, and I managed to eventually, so... I didn't need to look up a guide. I remember in the old Tomb Raider games, I did need to use a guide occasionally to progress. That might have just been because I was younger. I don't know. It might have been because it wasn't. The puzzles were more difficult, and people might complain that the puzzles were too easy in this game. But all in all, this was a fantastic game, and if you like the old Tomb Raider games and you haven't played this, or you like the Uncharted games and you've never played any of the Tomb Raider games, I encourage you to just go out and buy this, and I guarantee you'll have a hell of a fun time, because this is definitely a good game. And again, as I said before, I hope Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics make many more Tomb Raider games, and that they don't fuck it up in the same way that it's every other developer has slowly. It wasn't developers last time, it was the publishers, I suppose, and the story was a bit off in the last one. And the Angel of Darkness, I can't exactly pinpoint why that one was so bad. I suppose it was just a case of they tried to make it like a PS1 game with updated graphics, whereas they should have utilised the hardware more, like Legend did. Because Legends was a fantastic game. The only problem with that was it was a bit short. But I don't know how it holds up today. I haven't played it for about 3 years, so it might not, especially after playing this game, it might not seem that good. But I remember playing Legends a lot and replaying the levels and having a lot of fun replaying the levels and trying to find all the treasures inside the levels so I could 100% the game. And then doing all the time trials as well. And that's probably what I'll do on this. I mean, there's no time trials on this one, but it's probably what I'll do on this one now. I'll probably spend a few hours just going through trying to find all the hidden tombs I've missed and all the relics and all, collect all loads of salvage, because this game does a really good job of making me want to go back and play it more, and in fact just play through the story again, probably on hard difficulty since this was on normal. But yeah, well, I've said this a lot, and I'm really just sort of repeating myself stupidly now, but I hope there's many more Tomb Raider games, and I'm gonna come back and play them if there's more, and I hope I'm gonna have as much fun as I did playing this one. So, whatever game I decide to play through next, I'll see you then. Goodbye.